Chapter 1. The Perfect Facade. The apartment gleamed in the morning light. Nova Sinclair moved through her living room, phone in hand, her heart still buzzing from last night's milestone, 2 million followers. The notification had come through at midnight, the numbers ticking over. She'd screamed, actually screamed, alone in this beautiful space, champagne already chilling in the fridge because she'd known it was coming. Every surface reflected that success. The minimalist white sofa she'd saved 3 months for, the geometric wall art from that gallery opening where she'd rubbed shoulders with actual celebrities, the rose gold accents scattered just so. These weren't props, they were trophies, evidence that she'd made it. She placed her ring light near the window, the plastic base scraping softly against the hardwood. Sunlight poured through floor-to-ceiling glass, painting everything in that golden glow her followers craved. Digital metropolis hummed below, car horns honking in the distance, a siren wailing somewhere to the north. The city that never stopped hustling, just like her. Nova adjusted the camera angle, 3 tries before she found the right position, the tripod lock clicking each time. She studied the frame, morning light streaming across her face, her apartment's curated beauty just visible behind her. It looked effortless. It had taken 20 minutes. But that was the game, wasn't it? Make the work invisible. She checked her reflection in the dark phone screen. Her smile looked good, natural. She'd practiced it enough. The girl looking back had come so far. Top-tier brand deals, millions of followers, everything she'd worked for since that first awkward makeup tutorial 3 years ago. Her phone buzzed. A text from her manager. "Morning, gorgeous?" Lumina reminder, post by 10. They loved last week's numbers. Keep it up and we're looking at a 6-figure renewal. 6 figures. Nova's breath cunny. That was financial security her parents never had. She typed back quickly. On it, filming now. Perfect. You're killing it, babe. Talk later. Nova set the phone down, that familiar rush warming her chest. This was what success felt like. This moment, right here, with the sun streaming in and brands fighting over her and the whole city spread out below like she'd conquered it. So why, she thought as she reached for the record button, did a small knot of unease sit just below her ribs? She pressed record. The button's soft beep confirmed she was live. "Good morning, beauties." Bright, automatic. The words she always used. The words flowed automatically. She'd said them 100 times. The products were already arranged on her marble countertop. Serums, moisturizers, foundation, each one bearing the Lumina logo. Each one paying for this apartment, this life, this version of herself. Nova picked up the first bottle, its glass cold against her palm. "This vitamin C serum is absolutely transforming my skin. I've been using it for 3 weeks now, and the difference is incredible." How long had she claimed to use it? 3 weeks? 4? She couldn't remember. The camera kept rolling. Nova moved through her script, holding each product at the right angle, catching the light just right. Her hands moved on autopilot while her mind wandered. Each time she set a bottle down on the marble, it made a faint tap that punctuated her performance. Last month, she'd seen something, a report buried in industry news, something about Lumina's manufacturing practices, environmental violations. She'd scrolled past it. You couldn't chase every internet rumor, her manager had said. Stay in your lane, create content, let the legal teams handle the rest, but the thought kept surfacing, like something trying to break through water. Is this really what I want to say? The words came out as a whisper. Nova stopped, staring at her reflection in the camera lens. Another mirror. Her face stared back, lips curved in that practiced smile, eyes searching. For just a moment, she stopped mid-reach. Her hand hung in the air, fingers trembling. She stopped recording. The beep was quieter this time, almost apologetic. Nova looked at the recording, deleted it, started again. "This serum is transforming my skin." She stopped. Her voice sounded wrong, too bright, too automatic. She tried again. "I've been using this for, how long have I been saying 3 weeks?" She deleted that one too. Third attempt. "Hey beauties, let me tell you about—" No. The smile felt like a mask slipping. She could see it in the playback, in that tiny phone screen showing her own face. Who was that person? Nova set down the phone, her fingers unsteady. 4 takes. 4 different versions of herself, and none of them felt real. The apartment fell silent, except for the distant hum of traffic and the rumble of the subway beneath the building. She thought about that report. about the other things she'd chosen not to see, the questions she hadn't asked. Her phone buzzed, a sharp vibration against the marble. Another text from her manager, "Morning post by 10? Lumina is asking." Right. The algorithm demanded consistency. Her followers expected their daily Nova. The brand was waiting. The machine needed feeding. She picked up the phone, opened her app. The home screen algorithm had already learned her patterns, notifications arriving constantly, perfectly timed to keep her engaged. Comments on yesterday's post. New followers, a brand inquiry. Someone had programmed her dopamine response and now just kept pressing the button. Nova stared at the screen. When had she stopped controlling the phone and let it start controlling her? She scrolled through her recent videos, her thumb sliding across the screen. Smiling Nova, confident Nova. Nova holding products she barely used, praising brands that paid her well enough not to ask questions. The contract sat in her email, posted times specified, caption length mandated, even approved adjectives listed. Transforming, incredible, obsessed. Had she chosen those words, or had they chosen her? A chill ran through her. Relief or fear? She couldn't tell anymore. Nova uploaded the video at 9:47, 13 minutes to spare. She watched the screen as the post went live. Immediately, hearts started flooding in. Comments appeared faster than she could read them. Numbers ticking up, views, likes, shares. Her phone vibrated constantly with notifications, a persistent buzz that had become the soundtrack of her life. The dopamine hit she'd learned to crave. The algorithm knew exactly when to deliver it, exactly how to keep her checking, scrolling, posting. Digital Metropolis ran on these patterns, everyone performing, everyone watching, everyone trapped in the same infinite loop of validation. Nova opened the comments section. Her followers were already responding. Need this serum. You're glowing queen. Makeup addict, already ordered. Can't wait." She typed her response, thumbs tapping rapidly. "Thank you all for the endless support. Excited to share more soon." Her fingers flew across the keyboard, but the words felt hollow. Lumina had provided those too, a list of approved responses. Keep it positive, keep it vague, keep them wanting more. She kept typing, kept responding, kept smiling at the screen. The performance continued even though no camera was watching. Nova paused on one comment. "Do you really use all these products?" Her thumb hovered over the delete button. She pressed it. Question removed, doubt erased. Move along. The screen glowed in her hands, thousands of people watching her, trusting her, buying what she told them to buy. Did any of them really know her? Did she even know herself anymore? Nova set the phone down and walked to her window. The city spread out below, digital metropolis in all its polished glory, buildings of glass and steel, everything sharp and clean and carefully constructed, just like her life, just like her online persona. Street noise drifted up, voices, footsteps, traffic on the avenue. Her phone buzzed again, the vibration sharp against the countertop. Another comment, another like, another follower joining the millions who watched her every move. Predictable. Automatic. She picked it up, ready to respond, to engage, to feed the machine. But her hand felt heavy. The light from the screen seemed cold now, artificial. Nothing like the warm morning sun that had made everything look so beautiful just an hour ago. Nova caught her reflection in the dark glass of her window. The girl looking back wasn't the one in her videos. This one had questions. This one had doubts. This one was starting to wonder what truth actually cost. Her phone lit up with another notification, a soft ping that cut through the silence. Lumina Beauty had commented, "Stunning as always, Nova. Our brand ambassador is truly glowing." Nova stared at the words. Brand ambassador. That's what she was, what she'd become. A beautiful face, selling beautiful lies. Or were they lies? She didn't even know anymore. She'd stopped asking. The contract didn't require honesty, just consistency, engagement, conversion rates. She thought about that environmental report again. About the things she didn't ask. About the products she promoted without question. About the followers who trusted her. About the algorithm that knew her better than she knew herself, that could predict her every move, that had turned her into something programmable and profitable. The city hummed below, indifferent to her crisis of conscience. Somewhere a car alarm started, then stopped. Nova stood at her window, phone in hand, her curated life pressing down on her shoulders. The morning light had shifted. The golden glow was gone, replaced by the flat glare of late morning. Even the sun, she realized, was honest about its changes. She wondered when she'd stopped being honest about hers.